Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Honestly, it's been a while since I last did one of these, and even in the evening, looks like my internet just doesn't want to work. I tell you, looks like I know a lot of people are using the internet in my freaking house.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back
right?
and forth. And those that come across
make some quick
tend to
changes
stay
to
the, so it is where many things come to settle.
I'm gonna change this to...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share
I'm not gonna bother uploading a thumbnail. It's just gonna be instantly shown, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Alright. A part of me would wish that, you know, how long has it last been since I last did an account review live stream? Part of me wonders now, so, part of me, I also kind of miss it too. And, I kind of wonder how long it's gonna go. But, knowing the evenings, they tend to be a lot more calmer since, you would probably go to sleep at that time. So,
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
There's not really going to be much for me to do for the setup itself, but I'm just going to get straight to work on the account review live stream. So if you guys want to get your accounts reviewed by me, you can just by all means make sure to read the description and also type down your UID, but make sure to stay on stream for attendance so that you'll be notified when I'm reviewing your account so you guys can hear my reactions for it. So, I guess we could start now whenever you're ready for it, but hey Shark. Been a while since I last did these streams. Let me make a pin message. So, alright, so we're gonna start off, Shark, I'll do yours last, because, okay, so I wanna try some of the newer people on stream, so Lucky Impact is gonna be the first one I can put in, so 627401152. Also, by the way, if I would recommend using the live chat feature instead of top chat, because remember that sometimes you put in numbers, YouTube would consider that as spam. And I know people are gonna like complain to me like I don't see like my UID and then like I can't see it as well when you typed it down. So make sure to keep it on the live chat feature to be safe, okay? So Lucky Impact, since you're here, I guess we could start your account review. So first thing is first, I want to switch to make sure I don't. Oh god, he's still
the same as I remember.
You have good health with some decent crit rate with a lot of crit damage. I would definitely recommend you get at least a little bit more energy recharge so you can get a lot of energy for his, and for his other skills. It looks like you're running a geo damage one. Black Tassel is a good support weapon for his bonus HP, which is good. You're running Arctic Petra and Noblesse Oblige, so this is definitely a burst DPS Zhongli build. You have a pretty good, this is actually not too bad since there's double HP, which is really beneficial for Zhongli. Crit damage is not too bad for the most part. You got a good balance out between double HP with some crit rate. Again, flat defense is kind of cursing it. This is a nice all-arounder on this flower with a good amount of HP and crit damage into the mix too. And for this feather, you got a good all-arounder too because of the bonus HP. Looks like you're getting like at least 10% HP for all your artifacts, it looks like, which is nice. 3 flat stats kind of cursing it, but at least there's a good amount of crit rate into the mix as well. No constellations only, you're running in 188, so yeah, skill and burst, definitely pretty good pieces or talents to level up for Zhongli, so this is pretty good. Almost 40k health too, and I guarantee you're going to be at least 40k HP with Zhongli once you hit level 90. That's a free-to-play account? Okay, gotcha. Now your Ganyu's up next. Oh my, pretty busted Ganyu. Really high crit rate, really good crit damage. Again, I would probably recommend at least getting some energy recharge upgrades, just because. You're running crowd damage bonus, you're running into... Ooh, you're using, looks like you're using, Tignari's best in slot weapon. I mean, which is pretty good, because crit rate is a pretty hella good substat. Yes, Ningyo, the queue is still open, so, yeah. Not fully leveled up, but you're definitely gonna have a lot of crit rate for sure. This 4-piece wonder troop set, charge attack main DPS Ganyu, I see you. You have a nice attack sans, you're running good crit rate, good crit damage as well. Looks like flat stats were evaded, really good. This crowd damage goblet has a lot of crit rate, which is nice. Again, elemental mastery and HP are kind of cursing it, which is kind of meh. This crit damage circlet, kind of copium. At least there's a good amount of attack with crit, but of course double defense is a pain. This flower has a crazed crit damage and attack percentage, both exceeding 20%, which is actually pretty good. And for this flower, for this feather, looks like you're keeping a trend with the attack and crit damage, which is actually not too bad. No constellations Ganyu, you're running in 10-5-5, okay. Now your Yanfei's up, and you have really high crit rate, good crit damage with some energy recharge, good power damage bonus into the mix. You're running in the Lost Spirit of Circuit Wind, which is probably, I think, Yanfei's best in slot weapon, possibly? I guess so, unless I have you friended Ningyo, then, okay, never mind, I can't find any units we have a tricky to, and your mother needs to have underlevel talents, but 4-piece Wanderer's Troop, so this is definitely charge attack. Busted feather! Okay, let me count the crit value on that. Let me count that. Oh wait, hold on. 15.9 multiplied by 2. Yeah, 47.3 crit value on that feather. Oh my god, you are lucky. Wow, this flower has literally almost similar setups too. Yeah, 41 crit value. Yo, Lucky, how are you so lucky with some of these artifacts? Hey, Lucky Impact, just like how you're lucky with artifacts. Crit damage circlet, kind of copium elite, but with defense and flat stats, but at least you have some crit rate. This power damage goblet's pretty nice, except you're running in 2 flat stats, which kind of stole some of the artifact rolls. At least there's a lot of crit damage. Attack sans is alright. At least there's crit rate and energy recharge added into the mix as well, which is not too bad. Constellations, C6 Yanfei, really good. And you are running in triple, well it's not triple A, it's 855 if I'm excluding the talents, I guess, that are like from the constellation upgrades. Your Yangon's only level 80, phase 5. You have really high crit rate, real good crit damage, good energy recharge with some hydro damage. You're running in Fading Twilight, which I don't think Fading Twilight's a better option. If you want to run a support Yangon, I would definitely recommend Favonius Lance or Sacrifice, which is what I used to run for a good while, from actual experience, by the way. 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate, you are running in a really nice HP stance with a good balance up between... That's actually a lot of crit rate, I just realized that. But of course, double defense, which is kind of a bit of a curse. What else? Hydro damage goblet, really nice, good energy recharge, good crit damage, and yeah, pretty good. What about the circlet? Oh, so good. Let me remind Discord. So yeah, so honestly, from looking at these substats, these are definitely like the perfect substats that a Yelan would want. You would want to have energy recharge, double HP, and then crit. So this is definitely the optimum like circlet I would want to have. For the feather, wait, did I do the flower already? No, I didn't. That's a lot of crit rate, which is actually still pretty good. It looks like it's already lagging on stream, which I'm a bit disappointed for. It looks like the frames are actually starting to drop. Now feather, yeah, pretty good crit rate. That's a lot of crit rate too, so you're lucky with that. Now, no constellations and 177. I'm very sorry that I'm a bit slow right now. I'm trying to get a bit of a... Yeah, I know, you have a lot of crit rate luck on that one, Lucky Impact. Now, your Bennett's up next. You have decent crit rate, good amount of crit damage with a decent amount of energy recharge. I would probably recommend getting at least maybe 200% energy recharge for your Bennett. High power damage, you're running in Aquila Pavonia, which is actually nice because of high base attacks, so you can definitely run that in. Now, artifacts. Lucky, are you trying to run a 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, but you don't have the required artifact sets for that? I would definitely recommend going for 4-piece Noblesse Oblige for complete support Bennett. But I mean, Shimonal was not too bad because of the bonus attack, but I would definitely recommend 4-piece of Noblesse for sure. Got some cold water. Jean-Louis stole his? Oh, Jean-Louis took his. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay, so this Fetter's a nice all-rounder with crit rate, energy recharge, and crit damage for sure. For Flower, really nice crit damage with some attack and crit rate as well. For the Circlet, no crit rate as a substat, but at least there's double HP, energy recharge, and attack. Definitely all substats that can definitely benefit Bennett for his support role. Power damage, goblets, not too bad actually, because I see double HP, and of course the crit rate's actually pretty high. I didn't mean to do that. And then energy recharge sands is really, really good. Hey, Shikaba10, I'm doing good, and good to see you. And also, I forgot to, yeah, welcome to Freezing Server, by the way. It's good to see that you're finally in here. Honestly, guys, for all the people that are here, please don't feel shy in talking to us. We won't bite, just like Freezing mentioned. I think he's still streaming, but I don't think he's gonna attend the stream because, by the way, Shiva10, Freezing mentioned he never liked account reviews as much since he made this video, but I'm a person who actually still enjoys them, even though they can get pretty tiring once in a while. Just enjoy them in your own pace, personally. And I don't find them boring, because I find them pretty enjoyable, because I also can get to learn how people can build, and maybe I can also try to learn from myself too. So this energy sands you have, Lucky, is really nice. You got a solid 35 crit value, which is really good. Constellation only suits you Bennett. You're running in 116. Yeah, no problem. It's okay. Also, for all the people that are into the channel, and if you guys are new here, and if you guys haven't already, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys sticking around to these streams. Definitely means a lot, and I appreciate all the support, everybody. Okay, so your shell's up next. You have really nice crit rate, really good crit damage. Again, I definitely would recommend getting at least a little bit more energy recharge at Lucky. So I guess for most of the accounts, or for most of the characters, I would definitely recommend getting at least some energy recharge upgrades for your characters, because I personally think it's kind of lacking. Hey Zaki, and please just call me Matt. Promoted Jade Wing Spear. Blah. Xiao's best in slot weapon, 2-piece versus Veteran and Shimonal's Reminiscence, so definitely the old school setup, which is nice. You're running in, hey, Let's Play, good to see you. By the way, everyone, for the people who want to get their accounts reviewed by me, make sure to please read the description and make sure you guys read it fully before you guys submit your UIDs to me. Remember that since I'm playing this on PS4, I can't review European or Asian accounts because my main account, which is what I'm streaming on, is only restricted to the region that I picked. So North American accounts is definitely what I'm residing on. Please don't overwhelm me with accounts. I don't want to get overloaded and I don't want to lose motivation on these. So flower's pretty good. Feather, nice. Good crit damage for sure. Attack sands, really nice crit damage. But of course, double defense is painful. Animal damage is actually nice because there's a good crit rate and then the buff crit subsets are there. But EM and flat 8 attack are kind of cursing it. Crit damage off piece is actually really nice because you got good crit rate with double attack. Constellations, you're a C1 shell haver, just like freezing, so that's pretty good. And you're running in 968. Now your Zinc Show is up next, and nice crit rate, decent crit damage, really good energy recharge with Pyro damage because of Zinc Show's passive talents. You're running in Sacrificial Sword, which is really good because it definitely fits for double skill usage. And yeah, I'll definitely rate everyone's accounts when I review them. So I would definitely recommend you level that up. So Emblem of Severed Fate, I would definitely recommend 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate for consistent burst, recharge. So just putting that out there for you, Lucky. This is a nice all-around flower with a lot of subsets that I think Zinc would definitely use. A lot of attack with some energy recharge and a good amount of crit rate, which is nice. Feather, pretty good all around here. We got really good attack and really good crit rate with some energy recharge. Unfortunately, it didn't get upgraded. Attack sands, kind of busted. Double HP with crit damage being pretty darn high. You have a Hydro damage Grava, which is definitely copium, because nothing got upgraded on crit damage, and it looks like flat stats and Elemental Mastery are cursing it. So definitely would recommend you replace that. And for your crit rate circlet, pretty good. Good balance out between energy recharge, crit damage, and HP percentage. Pretty darn nice indeed. Z5 Zinc Shell, hopefully you'll get to the province C6, and you're running in 155. Okay, now finally is your Hazel. You have really nice crit rate, good crit damage, decent energy recharge with some animal damage bonus. You're running in the Wit set at R3, so it's pretty good, definitely for the crit damage subset. You're running in 2-piece Shimanama and Gladiator's Finale instead of Verse Inventor, which I'll let that slide because I think that would also still work. This crit rate circlet's a nice all-arounder. Looks like every single substat got upgraded once with, I think, energy recharge getting the second upgrade. You have a good off-piece flower with a good balance up between crit damage, crit rate, and attack percentage. This feather has a lot of crit rate, which is actually pretty good. Attack sands, kind of somewhat copium, but at least there's a good amount of crit rate into the mix as well. And for the physical damage? Wait, a physical damage Hazel? I don't think that's how you're supposed to run it like that, Lucky. I would definitely recommend replacing that one with a animal damage goblet, but physical Lucky that you have constellations unlike me and you're running in 665. Oh, there's a bit of lag spike. Sorry about that. So, for the most part, you definitely have some pretty good characters, and you have a good lineup. My only recommendation is definitely try to build a lot of energy recharge for your characters, because I've noticed that most of the characters that you have are definitely having a little bit of a lack in energy recharge. I think a total of 3 of your main DPS characters are lacking in energy recharge. So, I would definitely recommend you build on those subsets. But for the most part, I think I'll definitely give your account a good solid 8. So, thank you, Lucky, for your account. I think I'll do your second account since you're also here as well, and make sure to get that one out of the way. 923 and 276. So you have a second account, and so this one's definitely different. So let's take a look at what you got. So you have, oh god, I forgot I have analog shift on this controller. It should be okay though. So that's your main, oh, so the first one that I did was definitely your alt account or backup. So this one's your main, as you mentioned. So really good crit rate, really high crit damage with good energy recharge, and good power damage bonus. You're running into deathmatch at R1, almost fully leveled up, and you're running in, that's a 5-piece Crimson Witch of Flames, so I guess 5 piece for the extra love. This is actually a very optimum crit damage circlet. I kind of wish attack crit rate kind of got upgraded a lot more, but at least all the 4 subsets could definitely complement Hu Tao a lot. Attack, energy recharge, and elemental mastery, pretty nice. Holy cow, you are lucky. You have a similar flower which what I got. That's actually a really good flower for Crimson Witch. Let me count the crit value on that real quick. 29.5. That's 37 crit value on that flower. Really good. Jesus, you lucky dude. 5.8 multiplied by 2, 11.6, 33.4. Yeah, a perfect 45 crit value on that feather. Really good. Sans is kind of copium, but hey, I mean, you can't go wrong with multiple HP. I mean, HP can really benefit Hazel, so I really have to let that slide. No upgrades on crit damage, which is kind of a bit of a bummer, but at least crit rate, at least both crit subsets are there. Power damage goblet on piece is somewhat copium because flat stats again are no, honestly, Zach, I'm gonna consider that a rip because you know Hazel would benefit from HP, so you know it's not really an L in my opinion. This power damage goblet on set's kind of an L because I mean there's elemental mastery and some crit damage, but double flat stats, you don't like it at all. No constellations Hazel, and you're running in double crown, which is actually pretty good. Now Raiden Shogun's up next. You have good crit rate, good crit damage, really good energy recharge with good electric damage bonus. You are running in the Catch at R5, 4-piece emblem of Severed Fate. This crit damage circlet's really good since there's a lot of energy recharge and crit rate. Again, double flat stats, kind of cursing it a little bit. Not over what could have been, but it is there, yeah. Flower, nice all-rounder for the T-pop review. Oh god, why do I don't know if I ever want to do that. Flower, really good crit rate, good crit damage, good energy recharge. All the 4 subsets will definitely you know, fit Raiden. Alright, thank you Sigva10 for your for reminding me about ahead of time. I'll try to get as much as I can for you guys. Since it is the evening, and I think my family would probably be sleeping, so I would definitely have all the internet for myself. And honestly, I think my internet tends to be a lot more calmer in the evenings, because morning and afternoon, it's a bustling workday. Feather, really good crit rate, really good crit damage. Again, double flat stats, kind of cursing. This attack stance is really darn good. You got a good solid, let me count the crit value on that real quick. 29.5. Yeah, 43.5 crit value on that attack stance. Really good. And for electric damage bonus, you have a lot of crit rate, which is actually pretty good. Again, double HP is not what's fitting for Raiden, but at least there's attack percentage. You have no constellations Raiden, and you're running 5/7/10, so crowding the burst. Okay. Now your Kazu's up next. You have a lot of elemental mastery, which makes a lot of sense. So I could care less about the crit rate and crit damage. Energy recharge is not too bad, and what damage is there because of the 4-piece burst and Venomer. Yep. So this one's not fully leveled up, but I can respect that you're going for a full-on elemental mastery build. So I'm gonna let the 3 flat stats side, Lucky. So don't worry about that. Elemental Mastery Circlets, not too bad as well. Good crit rate with some energy recharge into the mix as well. Not fully leveled up. This is a nice optimum flower with a balance up between energy recharge and elemental mastery with some attack and crit damage, because you can never go wrong with that. This feather, I'm going to assume you're unlucky with elemental mastery level ups and you only got the other 3 substats, so it's kind of a bit of a rip. Yeah, on Sans, elemental mastery, could care less about the defense and flat HP, because you need it for support Kazuha, which is understandable. No constellations, and you're running in 688. Now your child's up next. You have good crit rate, decent crit damage with a decent amount of energy recharge, good Hachi damage bonus into the mix as well. You're running in the prototype Crescent. It's kind of an interesting build to run it on. I would just recommend using Rust, honestly. Let me get some water. Four-piece Auto Depth, good pick. This Elemental Mastery Sands, I'm gonna assume you're running that just for Vaporize damage, Lucky. Wrong weapon, supposed to be Thundering Pulse. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I'll just assume it's there. Hachi Damage Goblet, nothing got upgraded on crit damage, which is kind of a rip, but at least there's a decent amount of energy recharge, crit rate, and into the mix as well, because flat HPs are kind of a curse. Off-piece crit rate circlet, really nice for crit damage, energy recharge as well. Flower looks not too bad. Looks like every single subset got upgraded once, with Elemental Mastery getting upgraded twice. And for this flower, you have feather, really good. That's definitely really close to 50 crit value. Let me do the math. Yeah, 49.7 crit value on that feather, bro. You are close to that 50. Still close enough. 587 on your talents, no constellation, so it's not too bad. Now your Xingqiu's up next. You have good crit rate, decent crit damage with a good amount of energy recharge. With Hachi damage bonus, you're running a Sacrificial Sword at R5, a lot better. And you're running in 2-piece Shimonal Reminiscence and Heart of Dev. I'm assuming this is definitely an offensive-oriented Xingqiu from what I'm looking at. Attack stands, nice. You got a good balance out between crit damage, energy recharge. Unfortunately, flat HP is kind of cursing it. Off-piece, Hachi damage goblets, not too bad. That's a lot of EM, which is kind of a bit of a rip. crit rate on that circlet's pretty good. Good balance out between crit damage, but unfortunately flat attack and defense percentage it is not. No, Reggie, there's a little bit of some lag, but like in the evenings it's a lot more common because normally, like if I do it in the afternoons, like the internet's just bustling, like everyone in my house is just using my internet, you know what I mean? So like normally in the evenings people would probably be just like going to sleep right about now, and there wouldn't, you know, be as much lag. I mean, there is some lag because have you noticed the quality's a bit like dropping a little bit of a few frames whenever whenever the screen starts to change. So, Flower, nice all-rounder. Again, flat defense. And for the Feather, pretty good. You're balanced out between crit rate, attack, and crit damage. C6 Zinc Show, really good. And you're running in 5, 7, and 8. Okay, now your Xiangling's up next. You have good crit rate, decent crit damage, really good energy recharge, good power damage. You're running in Dragon's Bane and R3, so that's nice. 4P7 with Sever Fate, you are running in, that's a double HP Flower Feather with double crit stats, which is not too bad. Looks like every single subset got upgraded at least once. Energy, Jesus. Okay, I would want an energy recharge with that Sands, bro. That's fine. Hey guys, have you guys ever wanted to see a 40 plus crit damage on the subset? Well, I think Lucky's blessing you guys with all of that. Oh my god. 42.0. That's 49.8. That's literally that's literally 49.8 on that. Yo, I want that on my Raiden so bad, dude. Or maybe Mona too. Yeah, that's literally near all maximals. That is, yeah, that's right. Believe me, people have hit the 40 crit damage on the substat range. Believe me when I say this. That's just not even fair. Oh, lucky Impact. You are indeed lucky, my good sir. I wish I would have that type of streamer luck. But I guess it applies whenever I pull for Zhongli. Power damage goblets, nice all-rounder. Good bounce out between elements mastery, crit rate, and attack percentage. You have 50% crit rate when you'll imagine. Looks like this one's not fully upgraded, but for the most part it's not the best, but at least there's double attack. And for the Flower, good all-rounder between the for the crit damage and crit rate, which is nice. I think it looks like every single subset got upgraded once. And for the, yeah, I did that. C4 Xiangling, and you're running in 5, 6, 8. Bennett, you have good crit rate, decent crit damage, good energy recharge, good power damage, and you're running in Favonius Sword, only level 50, which I would definitely recommend you level up since I think Freezing also runs that for bonus energy gain. 4% Blast Oblige, there we go. Oh, flat defense. Ooh, that hurts. Nothing got upgraded on energy recharge or crit damage except crit rate, but that flat defense 81. Ugh, that's not lucky at all, huh? Oh, double defense. Oh, here comes the pain. I always hate it when that happens so bad, bro. Off-beast power damage goblets, pretty nice, good crit damage, but again, triple flat stats is something that's copium indeed. That's definitely the most optimized crit rate circlet, because it looks like everything, energy recharge and crit damage got upgraded a lot, which is actually a good optimum balance. And for the Flower, you have a lot of crit rate, which is actually pretty good. C for Bennett, and you're running in 455. Finally, your official. That's a bit overkill in the crit rate, but hey, can't really complain about that. Crit damage is not too bad. You have decent energy recharge with electro damage, no physical. You're running in Diverse and Hunt. Definitely, I like the look of the bow, but my god, the passive is horrible. It looks like you're trying to go for. Can you refresh so your Zhongli shows up? Sure, that's fine. So it looks like you're. Hazel, you're welcome. It looks like you're trying to run for a 4-piece Verse Inventor is what I'm looking at here. This Flower is not too bad. You got a good balance set between crit rate and crit damage for sure. Feather, looks like everything got upgraded on crit rate and crit damage, except defense took one of the rolls. There's a double, it's a balancer between all of them. Hey, alright, thank you, Micah, for your suggestion. Oh, there's a bit of lag there. Sorry about that. Not too bad for the electric damage goblet, and you're running in a pretty decent circlet. So, it's supposed to be 2-piece Shimano and Gladiator. Ah, gotcha. Okay. And you're running in C5 Official, and you are running in, 30% 3, 4, and 3. Okay, so for the most part, you definitely have like a lot of good characters built up for sure. Obviously, I think the one thing that definitely takes the cake is definitely this ER Sans, because I kind of wish I would have one of those pieces, but definitely I'll give your account a good solid 9 out of 10. Thank you, Lucky, for your second account. So let me go ahead and rewind on stream to see who is next on the... I want to see who's next. I'm trying to look at the UIDs. Okay, so Sigva 10 is up next from rewinding stream. So 63596 and 746. Okay, so that's a Japanese text, I think. So yeah, Sigva 10, if you are in the stream, please let me know that you are here, and then I can start reviewing your account. Yes, Zoe, I am indeed AR60, by the way. I am indeed an AR60 player. So you're here, let's get to work. Just getting some water before I continue. So, Raiden Shogun. You have decent crit rate, decent crit damage. You have a lot of energy recharge, which is pretty good. What else? Ultra damage is there. You're running Engulfing Lightning, which is actually pretty good. So for the most part, for your Raiden, I would definitely recommend getting a little bit more crit rate, but it's not too bad for the most part. You're running for RP7 with 7 for the extra love. Damn it. Okay, yeah, it lagged, and I am not happy. Yeah, it lagged. I hate it. Yeah, it's a bit of a lag spike. I kind of figured it's going to happen at some point. Attack Sands. You have a good balance up between crit rate and energy recharge of elemental mastery. Again, flat HP. I don't think it works as much. Electro damage goblet is... elemental mastery is a curse, I tell you. Flat HP also as well, too. Oh, boy. Crit rate circlet, nothing got upgraded on crit damage. That's not fair. But at least you got some energy recharge, and again, the flat defense. Blah. Double defense on this flower. Oh, I hate it. Can you do mine after this? It's like 4 AM, you gotta go sleep soon. Fair. Dude, you're gonna wake up soon. You're only gonna get like 1 hour of sleep, bro. Double defense, but at least there's a good amount of crit damage on that flower. Feather, on the other hand, is pretty good. You got a good balance up between crit rate, crit damage, and attack. I already did this one. No constellations on your Raiden. You're running an 8 double crown. Okay. Now your Yelan's up next. You have a lot of HP, good crit rate, really good crit damage, good energy recharge with good hydro damage because you're running in Sacrificial Bow, which is actually a really good option. So, now, 2-piece Noblesse Oblige and Heart of Depth, which is actually a nice setup, instead of 4-piece 7 which I usually run. This is a decent HP Sans. Unfortunately, 3 flat stats, but at least there's crit damage as well. Hydro damage bonus goblet is actually pretty good, if I do the math. Yeah, 41 crit value on the on that goblet. You love Yelan DPS? That's actually good. I like Yelan DPS too. It gets more damage than you're freaking Yoimiya. Don't Yoimiya slander me. Freezing would kill you. I don't think he's gonna watch this stream because he doesn't like account reviews at all. Alright, so crit damage. You have a good balance up between attack, crit rate, and HP, which is actually pretty good. Flower, nice all-rounder with crit damage and energy recharge with some crit rate. And then for the feather, that's a lot of crit rates, so you're pretty lucky with that. Now, your constellations is nothing... that sounded a bit British. No constellations are in Yelan. You're running in 6 double crown well. Have you ever seen a character with full artifacts, Crimson crit value 40? Yeah, Gato, you don't have to flex. I've already seen your freaking Ito in action, dude. I probably want to hit you up so I can record a video for like showcasing your Ito, and I'll and I would probably I would just call it "It's showtime." You know what I mean, Gato? I would probably want to hit you up after, like, you know. I'm just saying. Now your Yoimiya is up next. You have good crit rate. Crit damage is kind of lacking for most Yoimiyas I've seen. Energy recharge is not too bad. Good power damage bonus. You're running in the Amos bow. Interesting. Yeah, that would definitely work. Oh, 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames. I would definitely it works, but I would definitely recommend you run what's it called? I would definitely recommend you run 4-piece Shimenawa. That's her best in slot. That's her best in slot artifact set, because Yoimiya's burst is kind of lacking. It's a bit lackluster, so you're just better off getting the most benefit from your skill. But I'll just look at the artifacts anyway. Catch it just because you have C1. Oh, really? and you play with yellow. Oh, okay, gotcha. Attack Sands is a bit copium because of double HP, but at least there's crit damage and energy recharge. This power damage goblin is not fully leveled up, but for the most part, at least there's some upgrades. Crit rate on this circlet's kind of copium. Gatsu, I'm not gonna accept the request because I'm gonna prioritize this live stream for account reviews. So maybe some other time, Gatsu, I could hit you up and then I could I could start getting some quests for your Ito, alright? If you don't mind. So I'm not gonna do like actual I'm just gonna prioritize this live stream for account reviews, okay? Sorry about that, Gatsu, in advance. Flower whoa, wait, no, I'll drift. Flower, optimized all-rounder, nothing on crit rate, which is kind of a bit of a rip. And for the feather, again, somewhat copium. But, yeah, double defense is a pain. You're running in C1 Yormia, which is true. And you're running in 10-10-8, so double crown. Yeah, it's fine. So you're Zhongli with almost 50,000 HP, so I could care less about the less crit rate and crit damage. You have some energy recharge, which is actually pretty good. And you have some tier damage bonus for Reasonable. You have Black Tassel for bonus HP. 4-piece tenacity in the middle, so this is definitely a support Zhongli. You have... That's a lot of crit rate, I just noticed that, so that's actually really, really good. Feather... EM Zhongli, that's an F. I don't think... Crystallized for Geo characters is not worth, believe me when I say that. Oh, double defense. Oh, that's copium. Oh, I don't want... At least give a flat subset and energy recharge, would you? HP circlet, good balance out between double HP, crit rate, and sub attack, and finally your goblet is HP as well, which has you just farmed them one time. Okay, fair enough. So energy recharge is nice. You just need the HP. Fair. Good energy recharge, and yeah, no constellations only. You're running in 110. Yeah, you crowned your shield. Okay, 110-6. Your Bennett's up next. You have decent crit rate, decent crit damage with some energy recharge and good power damage bonus. Freedom Sworn. Oh, Freedom Sworn. So FS Bennett, which works. What's your Kazu at though? So 4-piece Noblesse Oblige. You have that. Wow, that's a lot of HP, but again, defense is kind of cursing. This is a bit of artifact. At least there's double crit stats. This power damage goblet has a lot on the energy recharge size, but unfortunately, A-Star, yeah. I guess streaming late is definitely where my internet will at least be a lot more calmer. Energy recharge is nice. You got, unfortunately, defense. This attack circlets, crazed all-rounder. A lot of subsets that could definitely benefit for a support role. And for your flower, nice balance up between crit damage, the 2 crits, and the energy recharge. Again, flat defense is a curse. Feather, double HP, crit rate, energy recharge, really, really good. Constellation, only C3 Bennett, and you're running in 1-5-10. Now your Xiangling's up next. You have good crit rate, decent crit damage, really good energy recharge, good power damage bonus. Yeah, Bennett's better off with attack percentage because he's a support, and I think he scales off of attack. But you could also run HP 2 or healing bonus because you can definitely make your Bennett be a lot more tanky, or you can definitely run I think HP just helps out for the HP regeneration and probably stack for this kit. Attack for the higher buff and healing for healing spamming Bennett. Anything could work. So you're running into Catch at R5, which is nice. 4-piece Emblem of Sever Fate, 5-piece. Oh, whoa, Analog Jump, calm down. Attack Sands is oh, it's same as total attack. Okay, gotcha. So Attack Sands is a nice all-rounder with good crit rate, good crit damage as well. Feather, a lot of crit rate. Unfortunately, flat HP and attack doesn't help. So technically, he doesn't have attack scaling, so I'm assuming it's just HP. Looking for that stats. Feather Flower, really nice crit damage with a good amount of elements mastery. Again, flat defense is a curse. That's a lot of energy recharge on this crit rate circlet. No crit damage to the stats with 3 flat stats, which is kind of a bit of a pain. Power damage drop, it's definitely an all-rounder. Nothing upgraded on crit damage is kind of a bit of a rip. And did I do the sands? Yeah, I did. C4 Xiangling. Hey, Taiga. I think Reggie wants to do an account now after this one. Now your Zing shows up next. You have good crit rate, decent crit damage, really good energy recharge for good Haji damage bonus. You're running into Sacrificial Sword at R3, which is really, really good. Noblesse Oblige and Heart Adept, which is nice. You have a That's a lot of attacks. So that's a lot of crit rate on this attack stance, which is actually good. This hydro damage goblet off piece is nice because you have a good balance out between crit damage with some HP, because Zinc Shield does benefit with HP sometimes. Based on this passives, you have a nice crit damage circlet. Unfortunately, flat attack's kind of cursing it a little bit. And for your flower, nothing to upgrade on a curry, just kind of a rep, but energy recharge is nice. And for this flat feather, good balance out between crit damage and crit rate with attack. Of course, defense is a curse. Only C2 Zinc Show, and yeah. Honestly, for the people that are already friends with me, I don't think I'm gonna bother. I'll probably put you guys last because I already know what your accounts are really capable of. For the people that are new here, if you guys want to get their accounts reviewed by me, then I'll do them first. Now, finally, your Sucrose. You have a lot of elemental mastery, which is actually good because elemental mastery for Sucrose support, I could care less about the crit stats. Decent energy recharge with some animal damage. If you're gonna run a support Sucrose, I would recommend replacing the animal damage goblet into an elemental mastery one. So Thoroughing Tales of Dragon Slayers is actually a good pick if you're gonna run support. Yeah, I think I would definitely recommend you run your 4-piece Verse Inventor is definitely the best way for support Sucrose, because you can definitely use the swirl to decrease elemental resistance, and definitely make sure your your Verse Inventor artifacts have elemental mastery as main stat. You're careless about that. Nice crit rate on that one too with some elemental mastery. Yeah, honestly, yeah, for the goblet, recommended replace it with elemental mastery as the main stat. Oh god, what am I even looking at? That's a lot of defense. Ow. That's a lot of defense with some attack and energy recharge. Flower has a lot of elemental mastery, which is nice, and then for the feather, elemental mastery as a subset, which is actually not too bad. And finally, C2 Sucrose with 167. Okay, so for the most part, since you just started playing last year, you're definitely building your characters pretty well. So I'll give your account a good solid 8 out of 10. So congrats. Now who is next after you? I want to go check. I'm gonna re-roll chat real quick. Hold on. Wait, so who said? So Lucky, didn't you say you want to refresh your account that I reviewed for you? I'm trying to look. I'm trying to see who's I'm trying to see who is next after who's after Sigma. I think it's Reggie, right? Yeah, Reggie, are you still there? Could you type in your did you type in your UID already? I'm trying to find it. Where is it? I think it's probably just scroll up. Where is it? I don't think Reggie typed his UID yet. Or okay, thank you. So Reggie's up next since he wants a yeah, I know. I should have probably just get like another tab for I should have probably just get like a tab like a Google Doc. That's what I did for my past account review live streams. So alright, 779. Yeah, Reggie wants me to review his account because how do I say it? So that you need advice? Okay, gotcha. I can help you with that. Since he's gonna go to sleep soon, so dude, you have what the hell? There's literally nothing on this account. You're just starting the game on North American. Okay, I'll just give you a good solid 5 out of 10. So, if you're just starting the game, I would just recommend you just progress on with the story. So, wait, wrong account? Then why the hell did you put the wrong account? Yeah, best one indeed. I don't care about the sarcasm. So you put in the wrong account. He might have messed up the UID? Okay. I'm just drinking some water. Yo, freezing's right. Having some water while you're streaming is so good. Oh, that's ice cold. Okay, so I guess while we wait for Reggie's account, I guess I'll do Let's Play's account. So Let's Play wants to get an account reviewed by me, so I will happily do just that. So you're Noel. You have good crit rate, good crit damage. I'm assuming Let's Play's also here as well. He wants some Zhongli advice, and you're speaking to the right man for the job. So you're running in Serpent Spine, which I remember you told me you already bought the Battle Pass, like, on PS4, so I could care less about it if you're no longer free to play. This defense stance, again, elemental mastery is not what you would want on on a Geo DPS, believe me when I say Elemental Mastery for Crystallize is wasted. So I would definitely recommend you replace the Sands, but it's defense, which I can understand. This Geo damage Goblet off piece is not too bad. Good balance out between crit damage and attack. Again, cursing with Elemental Mastery. This double defense is good with some crit rate in the mix as well, which is nice. This Flower is a crazed all-arounder with all the 4 subsets that would make Noelle really good. And for the Feather, again, all-arounder as well. Every single subset got upgraded once. Only C1 Noelle, and you're running in 10-7-10, so double crown. 2.7k attack Duke. You have good crit rate, decent crit damage. Again, I would definitely recommend getting some energy recharge for your what's it called? Oh, so that's your Unity. Okay, thank you, Reggie. Since this account's short, I'll definitely get to that right away. I would definitely recommend getting more energy recharge for your Duke Let's Play. Good power damage once you're running in the Wolf's Case on R1. I would definitely recommend at least trying to getting a 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames, because that is indeed his best in slot for artifact sets. Really good Feather with a good amount of crit damage as well. Again, cursing Elemental Mastery. This Flower is an all-rounder with attack and double crit with Elemental Mastery. Off-piece crit rate circlet's really good because you got a good amount of crit damage into the mix as well. Pyro damage Goblet for the Gladiators is not too bad. There's a decent amount of attack and crit rate for sure. And for the attack sands, not too bad as well. Again, flat defense is kind of cursing it. You're running in no Constellations Duke, and you're running in 677. Now your Zhongli is saying that you want some. Yeah, EM on Duke is not too bad. I just realized that. My bad. But for Geo characters, instant no. So you have. So I remember you told me you're running a 4-piece. You're trying to run for a 4-piece Emblem of Seven Fate build so that you could try to beat my Zhongli burst record of 300k. Honestly, I should probably give that a try. So almost 40k HP, which is actually nice. You got good crit rate, good crit damage, extremely good energy recharge with good geo damage bonus. You're running it to catch at R3. You're trying to get R5, which is the reason why you've been asking so many of us here in the chat and also on the server to borrow their worlds for fishing. 2P Sever Fate and Tenacity at the middle left. This HP Sands is not too bad because of HP and crit damage. But again, Splash Stats is cursing it. HP Goblet's a nice all-arounder with crit damage and energy recharge, which is actually pretty good. You showed me some of these pieces, so let's face it, I'm not really that surprised, but crit damage on this Courage Circle, it's extremely good. Good balance out between that with energy recharge and then, of course, flat HP. This Flower is really good. You got a good balance out between HP, crit damage, and crit rate for sure. And for the Feather, nice all-arounder as well. But for the 4 subsets, that would definitely benefit Zhongli as much. So really, really good. I feel like 4P7 isn't good on Zhongli, but I wouldn't know since you don't own him. Honestly, I did mention him about like the best optimum builds for Zhongli. You can definitely run like Tenacity, you can run the Bless, you can run Arcade Petra. But the reason why is because I already said to him he really wants to see if he can beat my records, and that's why he wants to go for an Emblem of Severed Fate to maximize as much burst damage as possible and to get the burst recharge pretty quick, which is kind of a bit of a slow timing too, but it's there. I mean, I can't really complain since he wants to. He's dedicated to really run yeah, no, literally, like, Let's Play messaged me on PlayStation 4. Like, I can attest to Let's Play's reasoning, and Let's Play is also here on stream, too. So, like, he really wants to beat my record of 300k with Zhongli, which I don't blame him for trying. Like, overcapping ER for burst damage increase. Yeah, exactly. He wants to see if he can beat my record. So, like, I guess it's just a bit of, like, a one-time deal, but I think he's probably going to go back to, like, Tenacity and Noblesse for, like, actual, like, Zhongli gameplay, like, on the road. You know what I mean? And you're running in 277, which is not too bad. So, for the most part, yeah, honestly, for the most part, I would recommend staying above 30k HP. Keep your Tenacity and your Noblesse for your optimal Zhongli builds. For the Goblet, you can definitely do a mix and match between HP and Geo damage. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I know. You can definitely get, like, crits, attack, and HP and Geo damage, which would boost the Zhongli burst damage. Like, I run 2 HP Goblets, and I have, like, a lot of crit with a lot of HP into the mix as well, which still bursts, even though without the Geo damage bonus, I still get a good burst on Zhongli burst damage, you know what I mean? So, not too bad for the most part. Yeah, the catch is still pretty good. Okay, so I think this is Reggie's actual account, so I think I already have you friended, didn't I? I think I might have. So, you're Ganyu, you have decent crit rate, really good crit damage, and decent energy recharge with crowd damage. You're running in the Hamayumi at R2, Wanderer's Troop at R with the 4-piece set. Nothing got upgraded on crit rate, which is kind of a rip, but if I have above 200% ER, it boosts burst by 50%. I mean, you're running 4% ER from catching emblems, and any spirit cells would be some more damage, I guess. Yeah, I know. I mean, if for Let's Play's case, knowing him, he would definitely want to do that. Flower, nothing got upgraded on crit damage, is kind of rip, but at least there's some energy recharge and attack percentage, which is okay. This feather has a lot of crit rate, which I just realized that. Off-piece attack stands, nice bounce up between crit and crit damage. Of course, double defense is a curse. Card damage bonus is pretty good, really high crit damage for sure. You're running in no constellations Gunyu, and you're running in 10-4-4. Normal attacks crown, which is understandable. Now your Shao's up next. You have really good crit damage, really good crit rate, good energy recharge with animal damage. You're running in the Primordial Jingweak Spear, almost fully leveled up, so you're going to get the final 2 crit percentage for your crit rate. You're running in 2-piece Gladius Finale and Vertus Envenomer. This animal damage bonus goblets on set, it's kind of copium, but at least there's some crit rate and double attack for sure. Crit damage circlet's pretty good, but unfortunately 3 flat stats, but at least there's a good amount of crit rate nonetheless. This flowers an all-arounder with every single subset being upgraded once, which is actually pretty good. That's a very nice feather. You got really high crit damage and decent with crit rate as well. Let me do the math. You got 40 crit value on that feather. Really, really well done. And attack stands, again, really high crit damage, but unfortunately with 3 flat stats. But hey, that crit damage is still hella nice though. Now, no constellations on your Xiao, you're running in 979. Now your Hu Tao's up next. You don't have a lot of HP for some odd reason. I'm assuming you're not... Yeah, looks like your artifacts are definitely not there, Reggie. I would definitely recommend, the main set I would recommend for Hu Tao is definitely 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames. For Sans, definitely HP. For Goblet, definitely power damage bonus. And for, healing Hu Tao. But for the Circlet, I would definitely recommend running crit rate because her Ascension subset is crit damage. But since you're running in Deathmatch at R3, I would definitely go for a Crimson Witch, You changed it to Yomi. Oh, okay, fair enough. Gotcha. Kind of a bit of a Hu Tao slander, which is kind of a... I didn't even have to see one Hu Tao. You're running her dirty. Come on. 688. Shikano and Hazel, decent crit rate, decent crit damage with good energy recharge. You have a good animal damage bonus. You're running into Dodoko Tails at R5, so this is definitely main DPS. Looks like you're trying to... I don't know what you're trying to run here. This 2-piece Vertus Envenomer. You have a really decent feather flower, good crit damage with crit rate, unfortunately flat defense. This crit rate circlet's kind of copium with double HP, no crit damage as a substat. You only use $500 on this account, so you're kind of lucky. Really? I don't know about your artifact log then, dude. Off-piece animal damage goblet's pretty nice. Good bounce up between crit damage. Unfortunately, flat HP and defense percentage is a pain. Attack stands kind of copium because of double elements mastery and defense percentage with flat HP. I definitely would recommend you replace that for the feather. This is definitely something which is really good. Looks like it's a very optimum feather too, with I think crit rate getting upgraded twice, where every single subset got upgraded once. This is definitely 5-piece. C3 Hazel, you used all your luck on wishes, gotcha. So 887. Now your Zhongli's up next, almost 30k HP. I would definitely recommend keeping that.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I remember when Star heard me like mimic Zhongli in my first account review live stream. He literally said Pog, and I was like 10 out of 10 voice acting. Yeah, I can see why. As much as people crap on him for literally having the most overused voice lines, I just love to mimic it because Keith Silverstein did such a stellar job voicing Zhongli. Probably the reason why he had so much popularity ever since. I swear to God, English dub just made everyone love Zhongli a lot more, except the Osmanthus wine quote that everyone loves to meme, and also the community calling him Big Dog Zhong. Anyway, crit damage is really good, crit rate is also good, really good energy recharge, and good geo damage bonus. Oh, Snap of Oma! Oh, so good! So good! Almost fully leveled up. You're running the Blessed Blessed Shimonal's Reminiscence, which I used to run for a good while back, but I would definitely recommend replacing the Shimonal with something like Tenacity or maybe Arctic Petra. This feathers and nice all around. It looks like everything got upgraded on crit rate and crit damage, which is actually nice. Flower, you have Nice balance out between crit rate and crit damage with double attack. Off-piece crit rate circle. It's actually crazy good with good amount of crit damage, attack percentage, and element matching energy recharge for bonuses. Geo damage goblets, a nice all-rounder between crit damage and attack percentage with energy recharge, and your HP sands has some crit damage. So I think the one thing that you're kind of lacking with some of your subsets is definitely there has been a lack of HP percentage. Hopefully you'll get some with HP percentage, and if it doesn't work, I would definitely recommend going for 2-piece tenacity to make it better for yourself. No constellations for Zhongli, and you're running in 7-8-10, so it's actually nice. Now your Kamisatsu Ayaka is up next. Really high crit, really good crit damage, really high crit damage with some energy recharge.
As a jeweler
You are running in crowd damage bonus. There's no EM on an Ayaka, and it's not fully leveled up. You're running in mid-splitters Reforged, which I'm pretty sure Star would definitely approve. You're running in 2-piece. Oh, so this is definitely burst Ayaka from what I'm looking at here. That's a very nice flower. Hold on. Let me count the crit value on that real quick. Yep, 45.2 crit value on that flower. Pretty good. Feather is pretty good. You got a good. That's a lot of crit rate, which is actually nice. Of course, flat HP kind of stole one of the rolls, but it's not too bad. There's energy recharge as well. You have a nice all-rounder on this attack sense. Unfortunately, flat HP is kind of cursing it a little bit. But at least there's double crit. Oh, and logic. Crowd damage goblets, kind of copium because nothing got upgraded on crit damage. At least there's some crit rate as well. And then for the crit damage circle, double attack with some crit rate. And 2 5 sets is kind of copium, but it's okay. You are running in no constellations Ayaka, and you're running 8-8-10. So this is definitely a burst damage. This is definitely burst DPS Ayaka for sure. Now, your Riding Shogun's up next. You have good crit rate, decent crit damage, with a good amount of energy recharge, with a lot of damage, but you're running in Engulfing Lightning or R1, which is actually pretty good. You have Emblem of Severed Fate, which is 4-piece, which is actually nice. Oh my god, dude. Can I have one of those pieces, please? I want to have that for Emblem of Severed Fate. You were lucky. Unfortunately, Double Defense stole 2 of the rolls, which is not what you would want. At least, I wish you had energy recharge as a subset, but that's okay. Flower, a lot of crit rate, which is actually nice. Double attack and energy recharge, pretty good. Feathers, pretty darn good. You got good crit damage as well, with some attack percentage, with crit rate as well. This attack sands is pretty nice. You got a good balance up between crit rate and crit damage. Unfortunately, flat stats are kind of cursing it a bit. And for your electro damage goblet, pretty good for crit damage and attack percentage. Again, flat defense is another curse pain. C2 Raiden, so I guess you definitely spent some money. And you're running in 7-8-10. Now finally your Arataki Ito, which has really nice crit rate, really good crit damage, good energy recharge with good amount of geo damage bonus, and it makes it running in the Red Horde Stone Thresher R1, definitely Ito's greatest claymore in the game. 4-piece Gladiator's Finale, interesting. Which actually works because of the bonus set. I would probably recommend Husk of Opulent Dreams, but 4-piece Gladiator. I mean, I've seen Loyal's Noel use that instead of Husk of Opulent Dreams with Red Horn, and honestly, it works. So, defense, bro, that defense goblet's actually godlike. Hold on, let me count the crit value on that real quick. Yeah, 48. 48 crit value on that freaking goblet, dude. Is this a Noel build transfer to Ito? Maybe. That's 48 crit value on that Sans. This geo damage bonus goblet off piece is kind of copium because there's 2 flat HP. If it was double defense, it would definitely be a lot more better. Yeah, obviously he uses a lot of charge attacks, so Gladiator really isn't the best in slot. That's why, Reggie, I would recommend Husk of Opulent Dreams if you're still watching on stream. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend going for 4-piece Husk of Opulent Dreams for sure. Crit damage circlet's nice. You got a good bounce up between curry with double attack and element smash as well to the mix. It's hard to get geo elemental damage bonus. Honestly, try to get 4-piece Husk of Opulent Dreams, dude. This HP flower, that's a lot of crit rate, which is nice. Unfortunately, flat attack and element smash, you're cursing it a bit. That's a lot of defense percentage, which is actually pretty good, with some crit rate and energy recharge to the mix as well. No constellations, Ito when you're running in 7-8-9. So for the most part, there's definitely like a lot of really good like builds you definitely have in this main account, and you can definitely you're definitely improving a lot more. So for the most part, I'll definitely give your account a good solid 9.5 out of 10. Thank you, Reggie, for your account. Now please go to sleep and make sure you rest. All right. So who is up next after Reggie? I'm trying to see who. I think Cool J wants an account, so I'll do his next. 625, 790, and 531. And bored. And so, Cool J, if you are here, please let me know you are in the stream. Okay, Michael, I will do your account next. If Cool J is not here on stream, then I'm gonna have to skip his, and then I'll get straight to yours, Miko. Okay, so you're here, so let's get to work. And you said your Ganyu needs help, but we'll see if it really does. You have not a lot of crit, but there's a lot of crit damage, and there's a good amount of energy recharge, and you're running card damage bonus side, but assuming you're running 4-piece Blizzard Sphere, Prototype Crescent R3, yep, there it is. You have Attack Sands, which is actually really, really nice. Okay, Tyga, I'll do your account after Mike's, okay? So, this Attack Sands is actually pretty good. Double defense, of course, is a curse, but at least there's a lot of crit damage. I mean, I would definitely recommend running for a crowd damage goblet, to be honest, but for looking at the Attack Sands, this is definitely not too bad. Freeze gone, you have the CD of not being 80, yeah. And for crit damage circlet, a lot of attack, but unfortunately no crit rate, which is understandable because you want that. A lot of crit damage on this flower, really nice, good energy recharge and crit damage. Oh, and launch drift. And for the feather, that's a lot of crit rate with some attack percent and energy recharge in the mix. Oh, you can get one, gotcha. No constellations on you, and you're running in 10-8-9s. Normal attack, of course, is crown. That's for every Ganyu main. Your Shao's up next. This could be similar to freezing. That's really high crit rate, really good crit damage, decent energy recharge. You have a good animal damage bonus, and you're running in Primordial J-Wing Spirit Shao's actual best in slot, which is actually pretty good. Looks like your artifacts are definitely all over the place right now. So I would definitely recommend running in a 2-piece Versus Inventor coupling with the Gladiator's Finale. This attack feather is nice. That's a total of, I think, like 42 crit value if I do the math, or like 43. Attack Sands is, I want to view, hey, the one, oh, sorry, yeah, I know, sad to hear that, sorry about that, but at least you're going to be able to, if it makes you feel better, at least you get to hear, like, me talking about other accounts, and maybe you'll take those tips to mind as well. But, yeah, honestly, for the people that are new here, if you guys enjoy the content, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. I appreciate every single one of you guys sticking around to these streams. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. I appreciate all the support. So, Attack Sands is nice. A good bounce up between crit rate, crit damage, and energy recharge. Looks like every single stuff's upgraded once. What about this goblet? Oh, so that's actually pretty good. Crit damage circlet. Yeah, not too bad. And then for the damn, that's actually, I have subs, sir, and you're welcome. Yeah, thank you, man. That's actually a very, oh, yeah. How many accounts do you have, Reggie? Good lord. Okay, now that flower, though, let me count the crit value. 11.16 plus 34.2. Yep, 45.8 crit value on that flower. Really, really well done. But, unfortunately, your set's definitely all over the place. 3? Dude, how many times are you going to re-roll your accounts, my man? No Constellation Xiao, and you're running in 10-9-10, so double crown. Now, your Ayaka's up next. You have some decent crit rate, and you have a lot of crit damage with decent energy recharge.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Crowd damage bunch. You're running in the Mid Splitter. Yo, why is everyone running Mid Splitter Report for Ayaka, bro? Every player here that I reviewed as an Ayaka is a freaking Ayaka sim since they saw her in the freaking beta. So okay, so 4-piece Blizzard Straight, if I have to do the math correctly, you're gonna get like at least 80% crit rate. Well, guaranteed 60% crit rate. Pairing up with the 47, so this is like 80% crit rate with 204 crit damage, was actually pretty good. So for flower, you have really good crit damage. Well, not really good crit rate, but that's a lot of attack percentage. Unfortunately, crit damage did not get every one, which was kind of a bit of a rip. Feather, nice all-rounder between crit rate, crit damage, and attack percentage. Attack Sands, double defense is a curse, but at least there's energy recharge and crit damage. Crowd damage goblet's a nice all-rounder. That's actually very good. So you're gonna go to sleep now, Reggie? Okay, that's fine. So how much crit value is this off-piece goblet? 42.8. Really, really good. And for the oh, okay. So yeah, crowd resonance, right? Exactly. So it's like 100%. So okay, so Cool J, I would recommend you get a crit damage circlet for the 4-piece with cert because you're already gonna get like a lot of crit rate. I mean, the attack stuff is really good, but I would definitely recommend getting like a lot more crit rate on your Ica. If you can do just that, you'll probably get like around maybe at least 240% like crit damage because you already have like a lot of attack to begin with. And honestly, you could definitely care less about getting like less attack because how was attack was better? Really? Oh, attack. Ashley met with mid-splitter attack Sans is recommended. I meant like the circlet to be crit rate rather than I mean the Sans is already attack percentage, which I can understand. Oh, attack circuit. Okay, gotcha. Because of mid-splitter. Okay, I see. Elemental damage bonus attack. Yeah, okay. No constellations, Ica. Yeah, attack versus crit circuit with Ica is definitely close. But if you have I know Star runs crit damage because crit damage is definitely a lot more better. But if you have mid-splitter and you're running Blizzard, you should definitely go double attack, I guess you could say. I mean, we all have, I guess we have, people have Ica preferences. I really don't have, I could care less. This is a triple counter Ica, was it? Honestly, I don't know, to be honest. You guys can talk about it in the chat while I review his account. I've been in Ica mains. They say if you have mid-splitter, attack circlet is better. But like, I mean, the crit does look a lot better. The fact, let's give Cool J props that he was actually able to get 204% crit damage with an attack circlet. And honestly, I would consider that still a win-win because of the high attack pairing. Now your Run and Choke is up next. You have decent crit rate, really good crit damage, really high energy recharge. Yeah, you're roughly, definitely high recharge, so that I already know the attack bonuses, the electric damage bonuses there. Catch R5, 4-piece of Severed Fate. This attack Sans is a nice all-rounder. Looks like every single subset has been upgraded once, with crit damage being upgraded twice. Attack, crit damage circlet, good nice energy recharge with elemental mastery and crit rate. Unfortunately, defense still one of the roles. This is a nice all-round flower with a good balance up between attack, crit rate, and crit damage. Feather is another good all-rounder with a good amount of energy recharge, crit rate, and crit damage. And your energy recharge Sans, pretty good. Really high crit damage with some double HP for survivability. C2 riding again, and you're running in 1910. Now your Hotel is up next. I would definitely recommend you get, no, let's play, don't run Attack Goblin, honestly. Attack, I don't think Attack does it a lot better. I just run all HP because remember that Zhongli gets a 33% burst damage boost based on how much HP he has. So, yeah, it's better to run Geo Damage over Attack Goblet. Okay, so, Cool J, I would recommend getting at least 30k HP for your Hotel for the most part. Despite really good crit rate, really good crit damage, that perfect 75 and 240 crit damage is actually kind of satisfying to see. Nice energy recharge with good power damage bonus. You're running into step home. Wait, I just noticed that you have a lot of elemental magic, which is actually pretty nice. So it hits hard. Is it because yes. Yes, gotcha. So this is actually nice. Good balance out between crit rate and crit damage with some bonus HP. Power damage goblet's a crazed all-arounder, which is actually really nice. Good balance up between crit rate, crit damage, and elemental mastery and energy recharge. Oh, dude, I want that. Can I get a piece like that, please? This is a nice crit damage crit damage subset for this crit rate circle with some bonus elemental energy recharge and flat HP. This is a nice all-around flower with bonus crit rate, crit damage, and attack percentage for the flower. Feather. This is really good for the substats that make, Hootao do Hootao things. No constellations, Hootao. Triple Crown, pretty good. Now you're Zhongli with 40k HP, with decent crit rate, decent crit damage, really high energy recharge with high Geo damage bonus running into Favoni's Lance, so this is definitely an ER energy gain support build for your Zhongli. So for the Feather, you have a lot of HP, double HP, in fact, with double, I'd be jealous of our crit circle. It's not somewhat. If it's Crimson Witch, then I'm somewhat jelly. Anything else, I can let that slide. So this attack Feather, you have a lot of double HP with crit energy recharge, which is actually nice. HP Sans, a lot of optimization for your crit rate, attack, and energy recharge. Of course, defense percentage occurs. Geo damage bonus with a lot of HP, which is actually nice with energy recharge to crit damage. And finally, off-piece HP Circlet is a nice all-rounder for sure. Unfortunately, elemental mastery is kind of cursing it a little bit. And flower, nice, not too bad. No constellations only, and you're running a 188. Now your Xingqiu's up next. You have decent crit rate, good crit damage, really high energy recharge, with hydro damage bonus. You're running into Sacrificial Sword at R5. Noblesse Oblige and 2-piece Heart Adept. Pretty good. You have a very nice flower with a good bonus with energy recharge and crit damage. You have a good all-around feather with a good balance out between energy recharge and crit damage. Energy recharge, that's a lot of crit damage on that. Oh, bro, can I have I want to have an energy recharge piece like that. Let me do the math. That is around, yep, 41.2 crit value on that freaking energy recharge sands, dude. Hydro damage goblet's pretty nice. You got a good balance out between energy recharge and crit rate. And finally, your crit rate off your circlet. Nice balance out between energy recharge and crit damage. What's up? Again, defense cursing it a little bit. C6 Zinc Show, really nice. And you're running in 3, 9, 10. So burns his crown. Now your Xiangling is up next. You have good crit rate, good crit damage, really good energy recharge, good power damage bonus. You're running into Skyward Spine at R1. 4-piece Emblem of Sever Fate. This is a nice flower with good balance out between crit damage and energy recharge for sure. For this feather, all-rounder between crit damage, attack percentage, and crit rate, which is nice. Energy recharge, good crit rate, but of course... Oh wait, double HP, which is actually not too bad. It's alright. Power damage goblet off piece is alright for the most part. You have a lot of crit rate, which is nice, but of course double defense. And for the crit damage circlet, flat defense is kind of cursing it, but at least there's some crit rate into the mix. You're running in C4, Xiangling, and you're running in 4, 7, 8. Okay, so Cool J, for the most part, you got a pretty good setup of accounts. I'll definitely give your account a good solid 9 out of 10. Thank you for the review, my good sir. So, I know Mike said he wants to be next. So, I need to go find his UID by rewinding chat. So 601 881 712. So also you warned about me about you also reminded me about your Kuching. So yeah, I'm assuming you're here, right? So let's get to work. So your Kuching, it looks like everything's already been stripped. Yeah, unfortunately, you have a C3 Kuching and triple council. You used to have been a good Kuching main back in the day. If only you could tell me like what artifacts you used to run on her though. And it looks like you had to have been a good Kuching main at the time. So it's kind of, I wouldn't want to consider this Kuching Slender in some regard. Hey random dude, the Lord Jesus Christ told me you'll get 5 stars next pull. That's basically my Zhongli pulls in a freaking nutshell in this update, right? Also, hello. Like, Shark can attest to my Zhongli pulse for C3 and C4 when I streamed it in this version. 2 Thundering Fury, 2 Glad and J-Cutter. Ah, I see. Gotcha. Okay, so your Shao, you have, I could slow some stuff? Okay, gotcha. So, good crit rate, really good crit damage, decent energy recharge with good anima damage, but instead of running in another Primordial Jingling Spear, which is actually good. So, Vermilion Hereafter and 2-piece Gladiator's Finale. This crit damage circlet's kind of scuffed, since crit rate only got upgraded once, because flat HP and defense percentage is a curse. Oh my god, that's, Kuching with Jermaine, so Shogun came out, gotcha. Yo, Freezing, do you want to get, Anima Damage Goblet from Vermilion Hereafter? Like, hot damn! Yo, someone showed us the Freezing, bro. I'm pretty sure Freezing would want a piece like that. Attack Sands, pretty good on the crit damage for sure. Unfortunately, flat HP is kind of cursing it. Feather is a nice all-arounder for sure. Good balance out between crit rate and crit damage. Flat defense is cursing it. Double attack percentage, double attack with crit rate and crit damage, pretty good. And finally, no constellations on your Shao, and you're running in triple count as well. Now your Raiden Shogun is next. You're running in good crit rate, good crit damage, really high energy recharge with yeah, no extra damage bonus. You're running in the Catch R5, 4-piece Emblem of Sever Fate. Dude, can I have some of these pieces, man? I want to have some of those cheese, man. High crit rate, high crit damage with some energy recharge. This is another nice feather with a lot of crit damage. Unfortunately, double defense is kind of cursing a bit of the feather. I used to have a similar piece like that, so that's actually still a pretty good energy recharge on set sands, which is actually pretty nice. Really high crit rate, really good crit damage, electro damage but dude, that's optimized. Dude, I want, that is a very nice attack goblet. Everything is optimized perfectly here. Oh my, yo, can I have some of those crit damage circlets with 20 something crit value? Give me that for Crimson Witch and that would be sold. No constellations on your Raiden, and you're running in 7, 9, 10. Now your Aika's up next. You have a lot of crit rate, a lot of crit damage with a decent amount of energy recharge.
A blade embraces
with
its duty.
Good amount of crit damage bonus. You're running in Primordial Jade Cutter, and you're running in 2-piece Gladiator's Finale and Shimanama's Reminiscence. Yes, Shark, the weapon is indeed the catch for Raiden Shogun. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this circlet, so this crit damage circlet is definitely the rip here. Nothing got upgraded on crit rate, and everything was on flat sets and elemental matching, which is kind of a bit of a rip arena right there. This is a very nice flower. You got a good balance out between crit rate and crit damage for sure. Feather is a nice all-rounder too. Every single subset got upgraded once, with crit damage getting upgraded twice. Attack sands, some elements of mastery, can't really go wrong with that. With crit damage, and then for the crit damage goblet, nice all-rounder on set 2 for the Blizzard Spirit. So if you ever want to go back to Blizzard Spirit, you could definitely use it, since this one's at least that's like 36 crit value. No Constellations Ayaka, and you're running in 8, 8, 10. Now your Zhongli's up next. You have really nice crit rate, really good crit damage, good energy recharge with over, I think, 40k HP. With some geo damage bonus. You're running into Deathmatch at R1. So 4-piece Tenacity of the Millilith. Pretty good pick. Oops. Oh, Analog Drift, I hate it. HP Goblet is pretty nice. Good bounce out between double, with crit damage. Of course, flat. I can't stand Wizard. I mean, you can't get nothing. I'm assuming Strongbox has, again, given you pain as well, right? Attack HP Sands, pretty good. I would definitely want to get like an HP Sands on Tenacity with double setup, with double crit stats. I have one with like a lot of energy recharge with a lot of crit rate, which I'm gonna keep. HP, so Attack Feather, pretty nice all-rounder with all the subsets that would make Zhongli use it. Oh my god, Analog Drift. Flower, nice flower with crit rate, with crit damage and energy recharge. Your HP Circlet's a nice all-rounder too, with crit damage and crit rate for sure. No Constellations Zhongli, and you're running a 188. So your Tartagli's up next. Really high crit rate, really high crit damage, good energy recharge with good high damage bunch. You're running in the Vertisan Hunt, and running 4-piece out of Deb. So this Circlet is actually pretty good. Good bounce out between crit rate. Unfortunately, defensive flat attack is cursing it a bit. Flower is a nice all-rounder between crit rate and crit damage with some energy recharge on the sides too. Feather is a nice all-rounder with energy recharge, crit damage, and crit rate, which is actually pretty good. Attack Sands, somewhat copium, since every single subset has been upgraded at least once. Of course, flat attack and defense percent is cursing it. Hydra Damage Goblet off piece is very good. You got a good balance out between crit damage. That's a lot of crit rate, so that's like 30, so that's like at least 41. That's like at least 42 crit value on that goblet. It's actually pretty good. No constellations on your child. You're running in 410. Now your Kazo is up next with 1000 EM. I'm assuming you're running in Iron Sing. I thought you were gonna run Freedom Swarm for a sec. 4-piece Vertus Inventor. I'm gonna assume all of the pieces are Vertus Inventor. Could care less about the subsets. Double HP and double defense. A lot of elemental mastery on this off-piece flower. Feather can be said the same thing as well. Elemental mastery for this Sands is, hey Mia, that is a lot of attack percentage. And for elemental mastery, yeah, double defense. Could care less about the substats. For as long as you have your EM, then you're good to go. Now constellations are running 799. Now finally, your Zinc Shell. Wow, that's a lot. Looking like a DPS Zinc Shell over here. High crit rate, high crit damage, really good energy recharge, good high damage bonus. You're running in the Black Sword, and you're running in the Blessed Platinum of a Severed Fate. This has double defense, which is kind of a curse, but at least there's a good amount of crit rate for sure. That is a nice crit damage circle with a lot of crit rate and energy recharge into the mix as well. Flower off piece is very nice. Good balance up between energy recharge, crit rate, and crit damage. The 4 subsets are perfect here. This is a good solid 40 crit value on this feather with the perfect optimization for the substats and your energy and your attack sands. A lot of crit damage as well. Pretty good Zinc Show for the most part. C6 as well, and you're running in 188. Okay, so for the most part, you definitely have like a lot of really good characters for sure. So I'll definitely give your account a good solid 9 out of 10. Thank you for the account, Mike, and thank you for the sub to the channel. I appreciate it. So, who is next after Mike? I think, didn't Taiga say he wants to do an account review? Taiga, I'm assuming you're next, right? I think I remember your account. I was about to say that's a really good Zinc Show. Now I say it's a pretty decent Zinc Show. You definitely cope so hard as Sans. Don't cope. You'll be fine. So I think I remember. So you're Senko. Hunting Eulacons. So your Eula is first. You have good crit rate, really good crit damage, decent energy recharge, with a lot of physical damage, but it's because you're running in the Unforged. 4-piece Pale Flame. This attack Sans is somewhat copium because looking like every single subset got upgraded once. HP being the fourth subset. Nothing got crit damage only got upgraded once, just kind of a rip. Physical damage Goblet off piece is very nice. You got a good bounce up between energy recharge and crit damage, with crit rate also being there as well. That is a very nice crit rate circlet. I would want to hopefully have that at some point real soon. But yeah, I envy you. Nice double attack, and you're running in crit rate and crit damage for sure. Feather, same thing as well. No Constellations Eula, and you're running in Triple Crown. Nice. Your Kokomi's up next. Careless. Negative 888.8.net. We play different poker. Healing bonus, energy recharge. You're running in a prototype Amber. I would slander it, but I can't because Star is also here. It's like basically Amber slander still. 2-piece Ocean Hue Clam. Looks like you're just doing all HP, right? Yeah. No constellations. Triple ones. I'm assuming you just starting to build Kokomi? I'm assuming that. Your Arataki Ito, really high crit rate, really good crit damage, decent energy recharge with a good amount of geo damage. You're running into Server Spend R1, and you're running 4-piece of Opulent Dreams. Defense Sans is not the best since crit damage did not get upgraded once, except the energy subsets. Geo damage Goblets, not too bad, but HP percentage is cursing it a bit. You pulled through 3 Kokomi. You just pulled Kokomi. Yeah, I think I remember now. I recall. This crit damage off piece is not too bad. Good bounce up between crit rate and crit rate with some attack percentage and flat defense. This is a nice all-around flower for sure. Good crit damage, good crit rate, and good energy recharge for your Feather. Nice all-rounder with a 3% stats or crit damage as well. No constellations on your Ito and 10-8-10. Now your Yomi is up next. Really good crit rate, really good crit damage, good energy recharge, and good power damage bonus. You're running into Thundering Pulse at R1. Oops. And you're running a 4-piece Shimon Reminiscence. This is a nice all-rounder on this Feather. Unfortunately, flat HP stole one of the rolls, but at least there's some crit damage, crit rate, and energy recharge for the stuff. Hey Dino, it's been a while since I last in the camera view. Hold on, is Freezing slandering me with account reviews again? Now I know how Marsh feels with the HP Sans. Star just looked at it on Discord. Oh, flat defense. Oh, dude, that is a pain, bro. I just witnessed that on the Discord too. Rip. Attack Sans, not too bad. You got a good bounce up between crit rate and crit damage with energy recharge as well. Power damage Goblet off piece is alright for the most part. Unfortunately, flat attack is cursing it, but at least there's a good amount of crit rate. Crit damage circlet, really high crit rate for sure with double attack, and for the flower, nice all-rounder with crit rate and crit damage, but unfortunately flat defense percentage is a pain in the A. No constellations on your Yoimiya, and you're running in 10-2. Now your Ayato's up next, and you have really good crit rate, really good crit damage, good energy recharge with good hydro damage bonus in the mix. You are running in his best in slot, which is very good. 4-piece Gladiator, nice Feather with a good bounce out between all the 4 subsets that he would definitely use. Attack Sans is nice, HP subset is perfect as well, with some crit rate and crit damage as well. You're running into Hachi damage Goblet. Unfortunately, flat defense is kind of a piss take, but at least there's some crit damage and crit rate as well. Crit damage circlet is nice, because there's HP and crit rate with some energy recharge for your flower. That's at least 30 crit value. And I remember that you told me about the C1 Ayato, so I'm aware of that. So now here we are to apparently Taiga's star character, and it's none other than Aloy. Which I'm pretty sure Remy would freaking kill me if he knew I was doing an account review live stream, and he would say Aloy's the worst character in the game. So Aloy, I think the crit's kind of low for some reason, but at least there's a good amount of crit damage with some energy recharge, high power damage bunch. You're running into Skyward Harp. Yeah, I kind of wonder why the hell your Aloy's all over the place, Taiga. Looks like you're doing her dirty right now. If Zaki isn't here, I'll go to, I think there might be some open spots. I'll try to stream as much as I can, and then maybe I'll do a bit of a break. I'll probably do, I I think I'll do like maybe 3 more account reviews after this, and I'm just gonna chill out, and then I'll just relax for a little bit. Maybe I could just do the event. Okay, so that's your alias artifacts. Okay, gotcha. So doubled attack, not too bad, but unfortunately, Curry did not get upgraded once. Your feathers, not too bad, good all rounder. You don't have a severer yet? Okay, gotcha. Attack stance is nice. Unfortunately, Elemental Match is kind of cursing it. Crowd damage goblet's nice, and then crit damage, pretty good. You know, I would do an Aloy Slander, but I'll just do it. I'm gonna get C6 Jungle before Aloy's ever gonna get C6. Double 9 and Crown Burst. Your Kaz is up next with 200% energy recharge with some Elemental Mastery as well. 2-piece Blizzard Trade and the West. Yeah, exactly. Sacrificial Sword at R5. First 4-piece Verse Inventor. Hopefully you'll get an Elemental Mastery Goblet that's 5-star. This Elemental Mastery Circlets, not too bad. Double defense, double flat stats is a pain. Again, but at least there's a lot of Elemental Mastery and energy recharge. Again, same thing for the Feather can be said. Elemental Mastery Sands is not too bad for the most part. No Constellations Cosmo, and you're running Triple Crown. Sweet. Now your Ayaka, which has a lot of crit damage with not a lot of crit weight. I'm definitely assuming you're running 4-piece Blizzard Destroyer with some energy recharge. Yeah, Miss Blitter reports. Yeah, 4-piece Blizzard Destroyer. This is a nice crowd damage goblet for sure. Would benefit of crit damage and energy recharge. Crit damage is not too bad. Hopefully you'll get one to Curry just for additional. Good all-rounder for Curry and crit damage for sure. For the Feather, can be saying the same thing as well. And for the attack stance, pretty good. No Constellation Zayaka, and you're running an 8, 8, 9. Okay, so for the most part, definitely a lot of good characters you built, Taika. But I think you're definitely doing your best character dirty. I think you're technically creating Aloy Slander for yourself because of your artifacts being all over the place. So I'll give this a kind of good solid 8.5. So let's see who's next. I think Shark said he wants to go next, right? Unless if Zach's here. How long have I been streaming? At least almost an hour and a half, and I think the internet's getting a lot better, so I think everyone's gonna start sleeping now. So, all right. I'm just gonna wait for I will unless someone else wants to. That's one way to put it. Stop slandering Aloy for FFC. He hit 406 for those artifacts. I feel like if you can get something like that, but with Ashel sets, then I think that would be like a lot more impressive. The fact that you're using Scuff is kind of a bit of a copium way to do it. Maybe if you had like a proper like artifact set build, then your Aloy would easily hit the 500k mark. I'm just saying that. I'm just pointing out the facts, dude. Also, I guess this is probably going to be the 3rd time I'll say it. If you guys enjoyed the content, if you guys like what you see. Honestly, it's been way too long since I last did an account review live stream, and I think it's better if I just do it in the evenings. If you guys enjoy it, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys sticking around to these streams. Definitely means a lot. Okay, so I don't think I don't know if Zach's here. Could hit 600k with 2-piece Noblesse and 2-piece Blizzard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Freezing's done streaming, and I think he probably archived it. But he's not going to check around, though, actually, because it's a account review and he hates it. 450 subs. Thank you guys, everyone, for the 450 subs. Now we're just 50 away from the elusive 500. Hopefully we'll get there. Okay, so I guess I'll review Shark's account since he's not here, since I don't think Zach's here. So I'll review Shark's account. 4 stars with a Chi-Chi. Review your Hersature of Human Ego. Oh wait, wrong game. Sure, I'll review it. That basically means Chi-Chi. So this seems to be the DPS Chi-Chi build. It looks like, or maybe Ocean Hued Clam Chi-Chi. High energy recharge for sure. Decent crit rate, decent crit damage, with some healing bonus. You're running a prototype rank R5. Yeah, this is Ocean Hued Clam. That's a lot of energy recharge on the attack stance for sure. Your attack goblets kind of meh, but at least there's some energy recharge and crit damage for sure. Crit rate circlet's a nice one for sure. All the subsets definitely fit Chi-Chi as well. This flower off piece is nice. Good bounce up for all the subsets that he can use. And for the feather, pretty good. No constellations Chi-Chi, and you're running 988. Your Noel's up next. Good crit rate, good crit crit damage with some energy recharge for sure. You have a G damage bonus. You're running your White Blend at R5, 4-piece Gladiator's Finale. This is a very nice feather with a good solid 40 plus crit value, which is actually pretty good. And then, oh my god, Analog, I freaking ate it. Defense Stance, pretty good crit rate and crit damage for sure. Geodamage Goblet's a nice balance out between all the 4 subsets that can make use for Noelle. Crit Damage Circlet, pretty good balance out between energy recharge and crit rate for sure. C6 Noelle, and you're running in 9, 7, 8. You gotta go, Tiger. Alright, take care, man, and rest well for school. And I hope your teacher isn't being an absolute pain in the A, since you told me about it on the venting channel. Now your Yunjin. Oh my god, this freaking analog chip is annoying me. A lot of defense, a lot of energy recharge, which I understand that you're going to be running in the catch at R5 with energy recharge. 4-piece Husky Viable and Dreams. This is definitely all defense, which I can understand. Yep, a lot of defense, a lot of defense, a lot of defense, a lot of defense with energy recharge. So I can let that slide. This is definitely a support defense Yunjin for normal attack. C2 Jinjin, and you're running in 168. Now your Ningguang's up next. You have this is definitely a similar build for what my Ningguang has. Really high crit rate, really good crit damage, good energy recharge with geo damage bonus in the mix as well. Yep, last break to second wins, and you're running Echoes of an Offering and not Arctic Petra. I see. This is a very nice geo damage goblet for sure. A lot of crit damage with bonus HP. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Crit damage is also pretty nice. You have a good solid crit rate, of course, double attack. Flower has a lot of crit rate, so that's actually pretty good. And then for Feather, you have a good balance between crit damage and energy recharge. Off piece, again, 40 crit value. That's a Zhong piece, but no Zhong to wield it because you guys skipped him, so that's your loss. Joking. C5's, oh man, you're also getting the treatment where I used to have a C5 Ningguang for the longest time until Kazua's rerun banner finally gave me the C6 Zhongli that I needed. Man, I've been stuck at C5 for the longest time until Kazua's rerun blessed me with that. 867, wait. Yeah, 868 on your talents. Okay, so your Lisa's up next. Really good crit rate, really good crit damage with energy recharge, with a lot of electric damage. You're running into Sacrificial Fragments at R5. With 2-piece Gladiator's Finale, Wanderer's Troop for bonus EM. Yeah, there's definitely an EM support. Ultra damage bonus is pretty nice, with bonus EM as well for crit damage and crit rate. This is a very nice crit damage circle for sure. You have double attack with a lot of crit rate on this flower. For the Feather, that's a lot of attack percentage. Nothing got upgraded on crit damage and crit, which is kind of a rip, but support at least, I guess, can't go wrong. Only C1, and you're running in 484. Now your officials up next. You have a lot of crit rate, a lot of crit damage for a good amount of energy recharge with good electric damage bonus and some physical damage because I believe you're running in Skyward Harp with physical damage into the mix. Bloodstained Chivalry, so this is main DPS official, gotcha. Very good Feather, unfortunately flat defense and elemental match, you're kind of cursing in a bit. This is a very nice off-piece attack stance with a lot of crit damage to boot. Electric damage bonus goblet on that is nice with good crit rating and attack percentages. His crit damage circlet's also pretty good because you have a good amount of energy recharge and attack percentage for crit rate into the mix. And finally, your flower has nice crit rate as well with some attack percentage with energy recharge and crit damage being there. Only C3 official, and you're running in 8, 9, 6. Your Hazel's up next. You have really good crit rate, really good crit damage, no energy recharge upgrades. With good animal damage, you're running Kagura's Verity at R1, Yamiko's best in slot weapon. You have 2-piece Gladiator's Finale and Shimanawa's. This is a nice flower with a good amount of crit damage and crit rate. Unfortunately, flat attack is still one of the rules. Off-piece Feather, which has a lot of crit rate and crit damage with some attack percentage. This attack stance is nice. Unfortunately, flat attack and HP have been cursing. Animal damage goblet, pretty good. Good solid 34 or 35 crit value. And for your crit rate circlet, very good as well. Nice. No Constellations Hazel, and you're running 682. Finally, your Xinyan. You have, DPS Xinyan. Really good crit rate, really good crit damage, no energy recharge upgrades, and you are running in physical damage. So that's Wolf's Gravestone with 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry and Gladiator's Finale. This is a nice crit damage circle with a good amount of crit rate and attack percentage. Sure, Dino. You'll definitely be the last one, and then I think I'll just do something filler. This is a very nice flower. I want to cut the crit value on that. 21.0. Yeah, 46.6 crit value on that flower. Pretty good. Analog drift again. This is another nice feather. I'll count the crit value on that real quick. plus 23.3, 42.7. Very, very good. Attack stance, a lot of crit rate for sure with double defense, and finally, yeah, the physical damage goblet is not too bad. Looks like at least crit rate and crit damage got upgraded once, but some defense. C6 Zinyan, and you're running in 859. Okay, for the most part, your 4-stars are definitely pretty well built, and your Chi-Chi running the OG clam is not too bad. I'll definitely give that lineup of characters a good solid 8.5 out of 10. So I'll be doing one final account review, and then it is going to be none other than, if I can find him, Dino. So I'll review your account, my good sir. Let's get to work. So you're second to me a Kokomi, which has a lot of HP with attack and defense to boot, with a lot of healing bonus and a good amount of energy recharge, 100 damage bonus. Prototype Amber R2, 4-piece Ocean Hue Clam, which is nice. Good energy recharge and attack. Same thing can be said here with also HP on the healing bonus off-piece circlet. The crit damage is kind of cursing it, but at least you have some energy recharge and attack. You should definitely get like a lot more HP for sure, as Sub says, but overall it's Ocean Hue Clam, so what do you expect? This is definitely a bit of a copium feather because of, by the way, those are just my Chi-Chi DPS artifacts, and Zinnias I'll probably try running a physical clam DPS Chi-Chi when you get a better piece of her. Gotcha. And the sands, nice. No constellations on your Kokomi, and you're running in 9910. It didn't show your Ben in the beta. Oh. Your Yoimiya has a lot of crit rate, not a lot of crit damage, with a good amount of energy recharge and power damage bonus. You're running in the Rusted R3. It probably didn't update it. Sorry about that. It's okay. Rusted R3, you have 4-piece Shimano Reminiscence. This is a nice attack stance with a lot of crit rate and crit damage for sure. You have a power damage goblet that's kind of copium because nothing, and I mean nothing, got upgraded on crit damage, all on elemental smashing, which is not too bad, I guess. Off-piece crit rate circlet, which has a lot of energy recharge and crit damage for sure. Flower's kind of copium because defense, but at least there's attack, energy recharge, and crit for Feather. Nice. Now, no constellations on Yoimiya, and you're running in Triple Crown. Your Sayu's up next. You have, I don't wonder what this is about. Not a lot of crit rate, not a lot of crit damage, a good amount of energy recharge with, oh, Scholar. Elemental Mastery. Kind of wonder what you did. I kind of wonder what you put your Sayu for. C6 Sayu, which is understandable. I'm doing my last account review, Mia, and 688. It was supposed to be Mena and Beto. Gotcha. Actually, hold on for a sec. Hold on. Let me refresh. Let me try refreshing real quick. Let me do a quick refresh real quick, and then I'll add you back. Because maybe that's the reason why it didn't update. Wait, where the hell are you on right now? Ah, there we go, guys. Okay, there we go. I forgot to update it. No, okay, I forgot to update it. That's my fault.
Assemble!
Nah, don't worry, Dino. I just forgot to update it. Okay, so the Bennett, a lot of energy recharge with Shield Circle. I think you're running. Yeah, I forgot. You got Summon Shaper instead of Thundering Pulse. I saw your polls about it, Dino, and that's a bit of a rip there too. Artifacts, 4-piece Blessed Oblige, definitely still a work in progress. But looking at all these artifacts, energy recharge with double defense is meh. Power damage bonus is not too bad, and the HP Circle is not fully upgraded, but at least the substance is there. C5 Bennett. And you're running in 589. Special! Really good, decent crit rate, decent crit damage, decent energy recharge with good extra damage bonus. You're running into Stringless or R1 for support role. So that's nice. Summon Betty is better than Alley Flash. I see. Thundering Fury and Gladius Finale. So, crit rate circle is a bit copium because every single subset got upgraded once, and 2 of them are flat stats. Yeah. Definitely would recommend replacing that flower. The subsets definitely don't help out Official as much. Same thing can be said about the Feather despite the high attack. This attack stance is very nice, unfortunately double defense. Ultra damage bonus off piece is alright for the most part. C3 Official. I think I did this one already, yeah I did. And you're running in 688. Now your Hotel's up next, not a lot of HP. But you have a good amount of crit rate and crit damage with some energy recharge with power damage bonus. Black Gift Pole, pretty good, and Crimson Witch of Flames. This is a nice crit rate circle. Unfortunately, defense is cursing you pretty damn bad. And, oh, you haven't upgraded this one yet. I would definitely recommend you upgrade that one if you're lucky. Same thing can be said for this fetter 2. HP Sands is not too bad because of double HP and crit rate with some elements of mastery. Of course, defense is cursing it. Would definitely recommend getting a bit of a replacement for this power damage goblet. So you have two. So for the most part, you have 2 potential artifacts that can be very good. But I fear this one could go to flat attack. No constellations on your Ayaka and you're running 89. Now your Ayaka's up next. You have a lot of crit damage with some crit rate. This is the dead giveaway. You are running in 4-piece Blizzard with energy recharge. Crit damage bonus is there. You're running in the Amamono Kagiuchi and R2. Yeah, 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. This is a very nice feather with a high amount of crit damage for sure and some attack percentage. What else? Flower, good all-rounder for all substats. Looks like energy recharge got more upgrades than that. Crit damage circlet with double attack, of course with that. And for your crit damage goblet, you have really high crit rate, energy recharge, and crit damage, which is actually pretty good. Did I do the stance? Frick. Yeah, I haven't. Not too bad. No constellations Ayaka, and you're running in 9910. What sucks for Genshin's character showcase, it's only 8 characters. I want to put my Zinnia in there, but don't want to swap any one thing out. Fair. Now your Kazu's up next. Oh yeah, I forgot, Dino. You're literally the 1 EM point away from 1K too. Oh, that's a rip. I forgot about that. Ouch. I don't know, Mia. I'm kind of conflicted to probably just pull for Venti so that I could save up for 3.2 for Kusanagi so I can run a full Archon scene. That's what I'm trying to plan on doing. Iron Sting and R1? Yeah, 4-piece versus Venerer. This is definitely all elements of mastery. Very nice flower too. And then for Fetter, same thing can be said. Now constellations for Kazuha, and then you're running 599. Now your Betos just looks like you're just leveling them up. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Decent crit rate, decent crit damage, with a good amount of energy recharge with ultra damage. You're running into Luxurious Sea Lord. 2-piece emblem surfeit. Looks like you're trying to go for 4-piece. That's a very nice emblem feather, which I would definitely want to have at some point. Kind of want to say try for C1 Venti, maybe. I don't know. Energy reach. This flower doesn't look too good for the most part because HP percentage. I mean, HP works for beta. I just realized that. Crit rate circlets, nice double attack with crit damage for sure. Ultra damage goblet's a nice off piece for sure. Sands, oh I see, yeah, okay. C2 Beto and for Rosaria. It's okay, fine, it's fine. So for the most part, looks like your characters are definitely getting there on building, so it's not too bad. I'll give you a kind of good solid 8 out of 10. So I think I've definitely hit my limit on account reviews. What should I do now? What should I do for filler? Should I just do the event stage just for fun? And try to try hard since I already got all 4 of the... I'm not going to claim my expedition rewards yet. Since I already got the... I want to do it tomorrow morning. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end off... I'm going to end off the account review part. I'm just going to do a bit of some filler. I already reviewed a decent amount of your accounts and bills. Honestly, I had a lot of fun doing it. So thank you guys for the people that submitted their accounts for me to review. I hope I gave you guys as much tips as I can, as well as the mods and also the people in chat. We're always here to help each other out and always help to improve our builds. It's time to fight Raiden, but this time with your clam teach. I'm going to do this event again because I miss this event a lot. Well, not really, but I want to see if I can try to get a higher score. Okay, so I know I got platinum on all the stages. This one was not fun because, oh wait, I need to do ×4. So, Hydra and Cross, so that's definitely freeze comp. This one, what did I run here? It's like, you know, physical damage, which I don't think is not useful here. This one is Dendro Infusion, and then this one is just, yeah, this was the stage, by the way, this was the stage where I ran an all-husbando team, and my god, it works. I cannot wait to show this to you guys on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna get a higher score, but I'm gonna give this a try. I think the first stage was, I think the first round of, like, of this stage was definitely, like, the worst one here. So, for the people who want to see it except Star, since Star knows this is all Husbandos, he just wants to immediately vomit. He's just gonna leave the stream. So, I mean, can't you blame the guy for liking waifus only? Yeah, yo, my internet's only fine in the evenings, bro. All right, hold on. Let me get everything set up.
Rise.
All right, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mind the daily.
Going in!
And full.
Nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Ow. Oh my god, why is ISO so much fun? Okay, you're gonna burst shield my way, punk.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Wind strike.
Everybody stand!
The depths beckon.
Dude, why is this team so much fun?
I will have order.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Kamisato.
Leave.
Cascade.
Everybody stand back!
Order.
Now this, I know this guy is definitely gonna be the problem maker on this setup here. Adorn my night. How fast can you mash a freaking controller, right?
Mind the daily.
I'm going in!
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
This is order. Quake. Be still.
Oh, I keep getting attack speed. I see.
Teamwork is
Oh, there's a bit of lag. Nothing much we can handle.
Wind and cloud.
Order guide you. Cascade.
So pretty high score for the first stage, so I'll take it. Now, I am gonna run the same team again, except I want to keep Zhongli on first. Star. Can someone force Star to watch this, please? I really want him to. I just want to see a vomit emoji from him, dude. You guys get to see why I love an all-host Bondo team, and I swear to God, I feel like this team has ultimate synergy. Cause holy crap, this team goes all in.
Mind the daily.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Everybody stand!
This is order. Quake.
Alright. Alright.
Wind strider.
A step back. Uh-huh.
Rise. Cascade.
That just hurt. I can just imagine how hard that would hurt.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Teamwork is strict!
Order guide you. Crumble.
Wait, where's the last enemy?
Kamisato on. Suiyu.
Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Star's definitely not seeing this. I know for a fact. It should be fine, but this is what happens when you get straight back into the game.
The depths beckon. Cascade.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strider.
Alright, 8k points. So that's actually pretty good. Now, this is where I'm again gonna run this. Could not have done this.
But where are those?
Oh,
who
good.
share?